Road and heading off this direction now. We'll see that the sign says caution, road not maintained from November 15th to May 1st, so it could get a little dicey. And as you can see, we're in pretty deep now. Well, I certainly started to have my doubts along this hike, but I'm proud to say that we've made it to Silver City, Idaho. We've got an old mine. That is so cool. This is not bad at all. A lot of people would spend their spring break somewhere that's nice and warm and sunny. Maybe you're down in Florida or Southern California enjoying the sun, warm beaches, but not us. We are actually going to be spending our spring break out here in the middle of nowhere, out in Eastern Oregon. So we made it to our first destination. We are at the Christmas Valley Sand Dunes. This is 11,000 acres of public land, largest inland shifting sand dune in the Pacific Northwest, dunes of up to 60 feet. So I'm super excited to put the Tacoma to action. You'll see we've got Indiana Jones here with us on today's trip. We're gonna grab some lunch real quick, and then we've got a giant playground here that we're gonna have some fun on. Master Chef cooking up some grub. You'll see I got a sweet flag up here. Not secured all that well. I just kind of inserted it right into this little slot where the bed cover screw goes through. Not planning on doing any like launching of the truck, so I think it's going to stay in there okay. If you guys aren't regulars on the channel, this is kind of the christening for my truck. I just got the set of 285/70 R17s on there, so VTX Rogue wheels, Wrangler Duratrack tires, Icon Stage 2 lift kit. And I've done some very minor off-roading with this whole setup to kind of test things out, but really haven't put it to the true test yet. So this is going to be the first chance to really see how that impacts the off-road capability. That is how it's done. Chris here was a little impatient, so he just ate it cold. But I just have to keep turning it over slowly. Well, we had ourselves a pretty sweet afternoon. We'll definitely be coming back to the Christmas Valley sand dunes again. You will see that Chris got a little bit carried away with the mud puddles, and now we're gonna have a huge mess for the rest of the trip. Unless, of course, we find a river crossing, which you never know, that could happen. You can see it's starting to get a little bit dark out, so we are gonna hit the road and get headed to tonight's destination. Chris is working on a little project here. We realized that we forgot toilet paper, which is pretty critical for a trip like this, especially given that there seems to be a nationwide shortage on toilet paper. We're headed to the Hart Mountain National Antelope Refuge. It was established in 1936 as a refuge for pronghorn and covers 422 square miles. A little fun fact about pronghorn or antelope, they're actually the fastest land animal in North America. They can get up to like 45 miles an hour. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so it looks like we're gonna be getting there at dark, which is unfortunate. But got a pretty nice drive ahead of us. Pretty scenic out here. One thing that's kind of a shame about this storm is we cannot see anything. Probably some amazing scenery around us. So we've been to some pretty desolate places already, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, but I think this is dead center. We are literally out in the middle of nowhere. When was the last time we saw somebody else, like a car, a person? It's been hours. Yeah. Look at this lake. It's like the end of the earth right there. You see some birds, you see some water, and then it just vanishes in thin air. It's actually weird. We were driving along, we didn't even see the lake there, and we could see on the navigation all of a sudden like this big blue spot, and we looked over and we're like, oh, check it out. All right, it's cold, let's go. So as you can see, we made it to the Hart Mountain National Antelope Refuge. We actually went up this road a few miles to the campground that we were planning to stay at, and it is closed. Unfortunately, all the campgrounds are closed, and there was actually a hot springs up there that we were really excited to enjoy. So definitely a letdown that we're not gonna be able to do that now. Drove back down here because we had driven past this earlier. Absolutely beautiful scenery. We're gonna make camp down a side road over here, reevaluate things for tomorrow morning, and then hopefully continue with our journey. Well, here we are. We found a campsite for the night. Not all too shabby. There's a beautiful sunset going on right now. Unfortunately, that also means that we have about that much daylight left. So we're gonna have to rush here to get everything set up and get ready for the night. Now we got a little water boiling, some nochi, some marinara sauce. Anything tastes good when you're camping, right? Daylight's actually lasting a little longer than I expected. That's a good thing. We get most of our cooking done here. The sun drops down. Nice to have tent set up. It's always a pain to do that in the dark. But it is cold.